I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at realmoney.com. Every night we watch the same shows, Fast Money and Mad Money, and we want to use those ideas to grow our money. Well, good trading takes more than just writing down the tickers you see on TV every night and punching the buy button the next morning. I can help you know when to buy these 3 stocks I saw on TV.
Today, let's look at Energy Transfer Partners, ROST Stores, and Walter Industries. Now, Kramer had the CEO of Energy Transfer Partners on Mad Money last night. Really nice guy, great interview, real humble guy, which is kind of rare. Anyway, he was effectively apologizing for not doing better. And so let's see if it's time to buy the stock. Okay, we've got a high, lower high, and a lower high still. So that doesn't really work too well for me. When we zoom out on the weekly, you almost want to say, well, this looks like a top to me. But I don't think you can really say that. Look, this was the uptrend. This is basically one big, long, almost year-long consolidation pattern. So as I look at it here, you're either going to get a completed head and shoulder pattern, an inverse head and shoulder pattern, continuation pattern. Yes, folks, there is such a thing as a continuation pattern. So we could have one of those, or it could just be a top because this was a lower high. We don't have to get into that kind of mess, though. Just look at the daily chart and let the stock do what it's going to do. Look, this does look like a rollover to me. There's your high, lower low, lower high, lower low still. If you're long the stock, what I'd suggest doing is lightening up if the stock comes up a little bit to 41 bucks or so, something like that. But until this stock stops making lower lows and lower highs, I would suggest just steering clear of it, because Kramer likes to get stuff at a discount. That's the whole bit, and that is like the first rule of retailing and trading: buy low, sell high. I think you're probably going to be able to get this stock for a little bit lower. So why not just have patience, let the stock zigzag down to you. My bet is you'll probably be able to get it for around 37-ish. Now, what about ROST Stores? This stock's been on fire for quite a while, and Kramer was noting, and I don't think about this stuff. It's not my deal. This company, they've got bazillions of places still to expand. I got them all over where I live, but we like to shop on the cheap here. But there's a lot of room for expansion, which means that ROST Stores still has a big growth story ahead. So I want you to stay long this stock. The uptrend is defined by the 50-day moving average, but it doesn't even come back and test it. I mean, it's really a really strong stock. So what you need to do is, again, if you're long, just stay that way. Let the stock take you for a ride. If you're looking to enter in scales. Kick yourself first because you haven't owned this stock already, but buy a little bit right here at 58.15. If the stock then pulls back down to the 50-day moving average around 55, then you go ahead and buy some more. And if the stock instead continues to move higher, look, at least you've got some stock on the books. And last but not least is Walter Industries. Now, Steve Grasso was talking on Fast Money last night about liking this stock. One thing about the coal stocks, guys, they've been falling for a long, long time. Steve may be right in wanting to own this stock now, but let's not think about right or wrong. Let's think about risk. That is, here's your support line right around there. Stock's been trending lower, but it's hit this several times. So as long as Walter stays above this level, you can go ahead and stay long and be comfortably long, as opposed to comfortably numb. But if the stock falls into the red box here, you don't want to be long. Just stand aside, let this thing fall. Okay, that's it for today. A couple things. First of all, get over to Real Money Pro and subscribe, okay? There's a lot of great writers over there. I publish articles 4 days a week with 5 charts a day. That's going to give you some good trades. Also, I want you to check out my chart of the day. It's a free service over at stockmarketmentor.com. I send you one charting video a day with a good trade. But also, one other thing. Look, if you haven't taken advantage of my free 30-day trial, get over there right now and do that. Again, it's free. Like, in other words, there's really nothing to lose. When are you going to find that this day and age? So get over to stockmarketmentor.com. Take that free 30-day trial, and my bet is you're going to stick around. I'm Dan Fitzpatrick, and I'll be right back here tomorrow.
This market is
stock pickers market.
Stocks have rallied this year.
We're coming into a Monday where we're going to